Alright, so here is my review of the Darth Vader Lego set for 70 bucks. Let me just make sure that's correct. Yep, $70. I bought this at Target the day it came out. I was fortunate enough to grab it. And it is for 18 years or older because it is a display set. It is 834 pieces, so the price being 10 cents a brick. It should cost a little over 80 bucks, but it only costs 70. And there it is. Not the best reveal I know, but the lighting sucks, so I apologize. Here it is up close. So I rotate it just a little bit front to back. You've got the whole bust here with the nameplate, and on the side, rotate some more of the back and the side. Nothing much going on, honestly, on the three sides and the back, but of course you're looking at it from the front here. Let's just take a look at the box first because I want to point something out on the box. The box has three pretty cool pictures. These two are from the movies. That's the set with the little dimensions, 20 centimeters, 8 inches high. Now, I think this shot is from Empire Strikes Back, but this shot I think was like a promotional shot. I don't remember when he was ever just pointing into the camera, but I have seen that in other places. I think that's really cool, but I don't think it's from a movie still. Just wanted to point that out. Now, also, I don't think this is like a misprint or anything, but the top of my box says Dark Vador. Thought that was kind of silly. Not sure if that's like a misprint or something. I'm sure it's not a big deal. But anyway, let's get to the actual set. I hate to say it, I don't like it. Did I have a fun time building it? Yes and no. I will say this is out of the 5 helmet sets now that I own. This was my least favorite. I own the TIE Fighter pilot helmet, the Boba Fett helmet, the Stormtrooper helmet, and the Carnage helmet. I'll probably be reviewing those later on. You can actually see all three of those just up there. And this has to be my least favorite, and I'm going to break it down why. Now, I don't like to complain about Legos, but this may be the least favorite set I've ever bought. So here's why. This particular piece right in the front, it's very loose. It is on 2 pieces, or one, I think, of just being hooked into place, and it kind of wobbles. Now, granted, this is not something to be played with. This is just a display piece. However, it did kind of give me some issues when I was building it. It was a little frustrating. Then let's just go down the face. He has eyebrows. He just looks like he's happy. I mean, can you see that? He's got eyebrows. It doesn't look like that in the movie. I think maybe Lego was trying to just capture the look of the helmet. But look, he's got eyebrows. He looks like he's happy. He looks like an emoji. I'll even hold up the instruction booklet. Look at him. He looks like really happy. He looks like thrilled, and I don't think Darth Vader, ever since putting on the helmet, has ever been happy. So I don't like the look of the eyebrows. Also, the eyebrow pieces, again, you're not supposed to play with these, but they're very loosely on there. Like, if you look, you can see I just pulled one of the eyebrows off. It's just hanging on in there by a special building technique. I don't want to ruin it for you because there are people who get upset when you ruin how stuff is built by Lego, so I won't do that. The eyes are just too reflective. Maybe that's a bit nitpicky, but in here, it just doesn't look great. It looks like he's happy. He looks like an emoji, like I said. The other part I have is the stickers. These are 2 stickers to make the breathing apparatus there. Not my best work. I screwed that up a bunch of times. Eventually I said just to heck with it, and you can definitely see he looks like he's a little bucktooth, like he looks like a little hillbilly, like Trailer Park Darth Vader. um, so, and then going down some more, there's another sticker down here. I got that a lot better. But then on the sides, to get the breathing apparatus right, they installed these 4 rods, and for some reason, I can't get them to stay just right. I can't, no matter how much I push on it or adjust it, I can't get that piece to stay on there. Yeah, and this one's a little off, and it just, if you look at the instructions, it's not much better. Like, I don't want to knock Lego for trying, but man, it just doesn't look great. Now, going down further, the neck piece, I mean, that's where it detaches the head, it's whatever, and then you've got the movable plaque, which is fine. Let's turn this thing around. This is not more complaints, I just have something to show you. These flaps, I'm going to ruin a building technique here, but these move up. And this one moves around. That's how they get those on there. Now, I do think it's cool that you can actually see, like, what Darth Vader's helmet is based on. It is based on the old Japanese samurai helmets from the feudal Japan era, and I thought that was, really cool. That's actually a fact. He did base it on old samurai helmet. But I digress and say, sadly, this is one of the worst sets I've ever put together in terms of final appearance. Pardon me. He looks way too happy. He looks goofy. Now, if this was sitting on, like, my office desk or a bookshelf, at a glance, you'll definitely tell it's Darth Vader. But being the person that I am and have been doing Legos for the past year and many years before that, excuse me again, that I'm not happy with how he looks. I don't know what I could have done to improve it. Probably nothing. This might be the peak of Vader. But unfortunately, I just don't like it. Do I regret buying it? No. I mean, $70 isn't the worst thing to spend on this. He's an icon, so he'll go up on my shelf proudly next to the rest of the helmets. Do I think they could have done a better job? I do think, though. I just think with these rods, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Do I recommend this? I'm going to say, sadly, horribly no. I don't recommend buying this one. If you're a die-hard Star Wars fan that wants all of them, which is why I bought it, go for it, but I would say go for any of the other helmet sets except Vader. All the other helmet sets were $60. I believe one of them was actually knocked down to $50. I think it might have been the Stormtrooper or the fighter pilot, I'm not sure. So I think go for one of those, because for some reason I just can't get over just how weird and goofy he looks. So final verdict, I'd say pass on this one. You can spend $70 on something that looks a lot better.